This video is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Keep watching for more information and a special offer.
A few weeks ago, my attention was drawn to a video that I made back in 2007? Good grief, really? There's a few of you out there watching this who weren't even born then. This is what growing old does to you. You youngsters have no idea. Right, where was I? It was a video I made in 2007 when I still wasn't sure exactly what I was supposed to do with my YouTube channel. My early videos are a weird mix of different styles and subjects, and well, I've learned a lot since then. This one was a silly 3-minute spoof of a language tutorial video in which I poked fun at the German language. If I remember correctly, it was the first time I'd ever spoken German in one of my videos, and I did it partly to give some of my online friends a taste of my amazing linguistic skills. And even as I say that, I realise that my younger self could be quite the arrogant. But the reason my attention was drawn to it was that at some point in the recent past, YouTube balked the sound on it. I mean, seriously, the video is now useless. You cannot hear a thing. So I thought, with the way things are right now, we could all do with a bit of a giggle. So the obvious thing to do would be a remake. Can't fix the original, so make a new version, only better. I had it all worked out. The introduction was going to go like this. And so, without further ado, on with the lesson. Cue music! No! Please, just give me something I can actually talk over. That's better. Okay, that was a lot funnier in my head, honestly. So then I went back to the original video and started making notes. It was a simple satirical video with 6 tips on how to speak better German. So all I had to do was to jot down the 6 tips and then write a new script based around that. Easy. I probably should have realised that this was not going to be the best idea just by looking at the statistics. Nearly 500,000 views, but then it has been up for over 13 years. But twice the number of dislikes as likes. And honestly, the haters were right. Looking back on it, it may not have been the worst video I've ever made, but it's certainly one of the worst. And back then I really wasn't arrogant. I don't know why I ever thought it was funny. I mean, tips included things like imitate a drunk person and throw some phlegm. What was I thinking? Why didn't anybody stop me? In the space of 3 minutes, I managed to come up with every single crass stereotype there is of the German language, many of which I have since tried to debunk. In fact, I think I even managed to invent a few of my own stereotypes. So, I won't be doing a remake of that one. It very much deserves to sink without trace, and to be honest, the fact that it's now inaudible is probably the best thing that's ever happened to my channel. Apart from that, all that remains for me to say is, sorry Germany, it won't happen again. If you want to listen to some real German by watching German movies and TV shows, one of the major barriers you might encounter is the dreaded geo-block. But with the help of a safe and reliable VPN service like my sponsor, ExpressVPN, you can get around a geo-block by pretending to be in Germany. That's a lot cheaper than actually flying to Germany, and even a global pandemic can't stop you. Use this address or the link in the description to sign up for a 12-month subscription and get the first 3 months absolutely free, and experience the German language as it was meant to be spoken. Good grief, really? There's a few A few weeks ago, I poked fun at the German language, and if I remember, this one was a silly 3-minute